Yo. Ooh, what's the word, y'all? You know who it is. It's your boy Lil Derek, man. The Say I Quit podcast back with a very, very special episode. We got to talk about Summerslam. And today, I got a very, very special guest, somebody that's always watching the podcast, been waiting to come out here for a minute. It was only right. We got my boy 96, Chris. Like I said, man, we got to get into SummerSlam, which, you know, at first SummerSlam wasn't looking too good for me. But
ass.
The matches that have been added on, some of these feuds have been looking really good, especially for night two. But we got to start off with night one, the night that I think is going to be the weaker night, but they got all the opportunity in the world to prove me wrong. First and foremost, we got Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Championship match. Who you got in that one, 96?
You already know, man. Hey, I'm going to say the storm is coming through. That's all that fucking matter, man. Jade, she been doing her thing. She getting better, so I'm looking forward for her to take that belt off of Tiffany. Tiffany run was okay. It was cool. So it's time to get somebody else that crown, That's how I see that belt. You know what I'm saying? It's like each superstar don't need to have that belt down. Everybody should be able to touch that motherfucker, especially in the women's division, when it's not that many title matches. So we got a storm coming through. Jade Cargill for sure.
Yeah, I can agree with you on that. I think the women's division is like very stacked right now. So having anybody with the title for too long just not gonna work. Even somebody like Jade Cargill, who I'm sure is gonna go on a dominant run, I don't see her holding that title past WrestleMania. I could see them making it work. And if I'm gonna be real with you, I still don't. I think that WWE may put her in a bad position by her doing this. But I think that Jade Cargill is going to and should win this matchup. Now, what I thought was going to happen was Naomi cashing in. Obviously, Naomi cashed in on EO. Big surprise there. I expected her to cash in on Jade at SummerSlam. But since that's not going to happen, Jade's going to win. The only problem with it is that, much like Tiffany, I think everybody was a Tiffany Stratton fan until she won the title. So now she's going to have to go through what Tiffany went through, what Jey Uso went through, what even for some people, Cody Rhodes went through, where you win this title and you're a face. It seems like the fans just don't stay behind the face when they win the title. Then but again, WWE gonna have to do their job as far as giving her good storylines and hiding things that she isn't good at, because she is still new to professional wrestling. She's gotten a lot better. Some people think she's not gonna get that much better. Some people think that sky's the limit. She could get to Bianca Belair's level. Regardless, she looked like a star. Yeah, I don't see her ever getting to Bianca Belair level, if I'm being 100, because Bianca Belair is one of the best women's wrestlers of all time. But
for sure,
it's possible. It's possible for her to get there. So, especially because WWE is very, very big on Jade Cargill. We've seen it since the jump. She didn't go to NXT when I'm one of the people that thought that she should have went to NXT and got some more reps in before she got to the main roster. I'm one of the people that don't necessarily think it's time for her to win a world title yet, especially since they got the mid-card titles. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could have gave her a mid-card title first, but she is a star. She's a fucking star. That's undeniable. You know what I'm saying? So I got Jade Cargill winning as well. I just hope that her reign, if it is going to go until WrestleMania and we going to get Jade versus Bianca at WrestleMania, or make it a triple threat with Naomi at WrestleMania.
You already
if we gonna do that,
know.
I hope that WWE has a good plan for how they're going to handle this reign, so the fans don't turn on Jade Cargill and you don't overexpose her for the things that she's just not that great at.
Yeah, the thing with her, she could have a lot of matches though. I think with Tiffany, her storyline, who she really wrestling, you know what I'm saying, besides Nia. you know, and Charlotte, and who I don't even know who the fuck was her last. Who the fuck was she faced last besides Jade? That's it. Charlotte, Nia, and Jade. That's it.
I'm trying to think who else she might have defended. I think she defended against Naomi once, but that was kind of in between the Jade Cargill feud, so it wasn't,
My point is the promo's been ass, you know, and I feel like Jade and what Jade and Naomi just did, they was cooking. So it's like it's so much potential that if Naomi loses her belt, which I don't see happening, which is that'd be too fast. But if she were to lose her belt, she could go fight Jade. Jade could fight Bianca. Jade could fight anybody because she got the look. She got the mic skills. She could fight anybody, and I think her title reign is gonna be a nice.
You think she got the mic skills?
Yeah, for real. If the feud involved, for sure, she got better. She got better for sure.
Got better, and having mic skills is two different things. But because even with the Naomi feud, personally, I think Naomi is the person that made that feud what it is, and that's what she's supposed to do. She the veteran.
That flip on Jade too. When Jade came back, she was on her different shit. Like at first, it was like we hating each other. When she came back, she beating that bitch, beating her ass everywhere she go.
And that's what we gonna need to see from Jade, and we need to see short matches, honestly. But and the hard part with that is, who is she gonna face that's gonna give her a short Goldberg type match? I kind of agree when my homie Maven came on here that
my first thought was Jordan Grace. That was my first thought, but I'm like,
when she come up, that's a good one.
I think it's time for her to come up for sure. I don't even know why she's on NXT. To me, I think she's
needed her. NXT needed her more than she needs NXT. She didn't need NXT. She was TV ready. She already TV ready, just like Mariah May is TV ready. NXT just needed more people because they was going to bring up Stephanie and Julia. They lost Roxanne.
They don't need no more people. They women stacked. They women shit stacked too. I feel like all the women stacked, like for
they
sure.
Are, but they don't have stars. That's the difference. They don't have like true stars.
That's
like
NXT's for. That's what NXT's for. I don't like how they 1 minute Becky got the belt and fucking Bayley might have the belt. Charlotte might have the NXT belt. That's like that shit should be for the upcoming stars. That's what it's for. It's the next generation.
Enhance them though. The only way it's just like what we be telling the kids in basketball and football. You get better by playing or facing off against people that are better than you, that are on this stature. And it also just like, I'm gonna be real with you, Tiffany Stratton and Lyra, people don't look at them the way they look at them on the main roster as soon as they got there, if it wasn't for them having that match against Becky Lynch. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing that somebody like Mercedes is doing, going all across the world, wrestling these different women that ain't nobody ever heard of, but now she gave them their biggest match. So that's why I feel what you're saying, but I also understand why WWE does send certain people there, like Julia and Stephanie. The only reason they wasn't ready was because of the language barrier for them, for real. And they ain't never did WWE TV. But somebody like Jordan Grace has done American TV. Mariah May did American TV, so like they don't need to be in NXT. But NXT, like men's division, is so trash right now that they need the women's division to be like, we need some stars, we need some names that every wrestling fan gonna know, because every wrestling fan know about Mariah May. Everybody know about Jordan Grace at this point. Stephanie McCure was going viral after her match with Mercedes. Like Julia been like in wrestling circles a big name. So, but yeah, for sure, Jordan Grace not staying that long, so that's a good feud for her. Like it's a ton of feuds that Jade can do for sure.
Yeah, and then running Chelsea Green and them running back with Tiffany. You know what I'm saying? Naomi, like I said, they can do that. Lose her belt 9 times out of 10. Bianca is gonna challenge one of them. I feel like Bianca's gonna turn heel and she's gonna challenge one of them for sure. Like you never know.
Also, apparently the WWE draft is about to be coming up, so the roster is gonna get shooken up a little bit. Obviously, you know, Jade versus Charlotte is a match that they can run, a feud they can run. Becky versus Jade. Like Jade hasn't faced anybody in a singles feud besides Naomi, because she's been in a tag team.
Shit, fuck it. Like the big girl versus the strong girl, I'm fucking with it. That could cook. That could cook. Naya will come back like, hey, look, we both won Queen of the Ring. Shit, we both had that belt. Let's run it. I could see a storyline like that. You know what I'm saying? That could
Maybe
cook.
when Nia come back from NXT, Nia going down to NXT to help out. Because that's what
That,
they do with major talent. Like they send them down to help out and enhance a talent. So right now, Nia is going to work with Lash Legend, which is going to make Lash Legend a bigger star because she gonna get a big moment. You know, they gonna make her pick Nia Jax up. Everybody gonna be like, oh my god, like that's what you do when you send them to NXT. You send them to NXT, you get them a chance to work with a young talent like that, like Bailey going to work with Roxanne, just giving more Roxanne more of a rub and preparing them for that next level. But like I said, Jade got a ton she can do until WrestleMania. So I think they can make her reign interesting. It's just gonna be how does the fans take it and do they make it interesting? That's the thing. They have the capability. They got all the talent in the world in that women's roster. Are they gonna use them right? Are they gonna give them a good storyline? Because if not, the fans gonna turn on Jade just like they did Jey Uso, just like they do every other face. Like a heel, they usually don't turn against the heels. That's the crazy thing, because you're a heel.
yeah.
They fuck around, start cheering you. They start cheering Dominic Mysterio out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
They finna cheer Cena. They finna cheer Cena. I can tell you that.
I mean, obviously he on his last run. It's John Cena. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't matter about him being a heel. He gonna get cheered. The match that I barely want to talk about, but I gotta talk about it, I guess. Happy birthday to my boy Carmelo Hayes, because he should be in this match, especially if Drew McIntyre cannot make it. Because I don't know if Drew McIntyre has gotten back overseas. He's stuck in the UK. He was stuck in the UK earlier this week. Saying Drew McIntyre gets back, we got Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Who you got winning now?
It should be Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul, but what
If
it's
we being
going
100.
to be Randy Orton and Jelly Roll. We know this. Why wouldn't it be? You know, they got Jelly Roll looking good. You know what I'm saying? He taking bumps and shit, so he looking good. But I don't know if I wouldn't bet on this one. I wouldn't bet on this. It's go either way. But I want Logan and Drew to be the bad guys. The bad guys, the heels got to win some matches. You know, everything can't be.
That's what. Hey,
Even with the celebrities, you know what I'm saying? So why not? The celebrities got to lose too.
I think it would make more sense for Jelly Roll to come in and do the job, but he ain't coming in to lose. They ain't bring him in this mug to lose, not at all. They definitely gonna win.
Hey, they
My
made
other question would
They
be
made Pat McAfee lose. I thought he was for sure was going to win, for sure.
against Gunther.
Yeah, you never know. You never know what
No,
WWE be doing.
no,
They
no,
be letting these celebrities win, bro.
no, no. Gunther is one of the best wrestlers on the planet. He probably would have walked out if they said, "Yeah, you're gonna lose to Pat McAfee." Peace. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all already made me lose to Jey Uso. Hell no. Nah. The other question for this match really is the real question is this gonna be a good match? Obviously, we know Logan Paul can work. I think his act has grown tired on people like me, at least, where I feel like Logan Paul hasn't really gotten better. Like he's an athlete, he can do some cool
You a
spots,
Logan
but as
Paul.
a
Hey,
wrestler,
I fuck with Logan Paul. He cold. I ain't even gonna lie. He
fuck
cold. For
Logan
him to
Paul.
not be wrestling that long and doing the shit he doing, he cold, folks. I ain't even gonna lie.
Anybody that can do a backflip can do the stuff that he
It's not
does.
even the backflip. It's everything. It's like he make it look good, brother. That moonsault he did off that rope. What pay per view was that? You know what I'm talking about because it was amazing. He did it off the fucking rope onto that fucking table. That shit was insane, and it looked so good. Logan Paul is good, bro.
He not doing nothing that other wrestlers ain't doing.
Comment
It don't.
Logan Paul.
As somebody that actually watch all these different promotions, watch indie promotions, like Logan Paul has done nothing that I haven't seen other people do. Besides, do it with a streaming with a damn camera in his hand, I guess, if you want, or with a phone in his hand. Like that shit cool.
That's
But
his gimmick.
it's certain things about when you wrestle for years or you wrestle week in, week out that you pick up on, which is like ring psychology, promo psychology. Those are the things that Logan Paul is a solid wrestler. He can put on a good match for sure. But the thing that's stopping him from being a great wrestler is the fact that he doesn't wrestle a lot. Like if Logan Paul really wrestled week by week and was on TV every week getting to do promos and didn't take these long ass breaks and try to just come for the big pay-per-views, Logan Paul would actually be a great wrestler. And I just have to just not like him personally and be like, damn, he's so good in ring.
Let me ask you this question. Is Roman not a good wrestler?
Two different scenarios. Roman did it for years and years and years. So it's things that Roman understands ring psychology. It's not like Roman came in. Same with Brock Lesnar. When Brock Lesnar was doing that shit, Brock Lesnar had already wrestled for years and years. So he understood ring psychology. He understood just little nuances, how to sell even better. Like to me, Logan Paul don't be knowing how to sell. And selling is one of the most important parts of wrestling.
I agree on that part. That's the only thing I would say he needs to sell a little bit more. But everything else, he be cooking. I ain't even gonna lie.
It's just little nuances that like.
I don't like him at all, but he's a great wrestler. Like
I have to sit down and watch a Logan Paul match with you and just point out little stuff that he does that deters from his matches.
He did the fucking backflip off the fucking rope into the moonsault, the back moonsault on the table.
You see what you keep talking about? You keep talking about spots.
Wait, where he supposed to be?
You keep talking about specific spots.
He supposed to be Shelton Benjamin because that's who you comparing him to. Shelton Benjamin, Finn Balor. Who the fuck he supposed to be? That's
who
what that's
supposed to be.
That's his gimmick. He's an aerobatic wrestler.
He ain't no Jeff Hardy. He ain't no Rob Van Dam.
They should have made him El Marcano Grande. That should have been perfect. Or have a few with like that would have been perfect because like he's a lucha. That's what he is. If we been 100,
his whole thing with his wrestling, I can agree. That's the type of wrestler that he is. He gonna do spots, but that's the only thing that people gonna ever say from his matches is, "Oh my God, he did this really cool spot." Nobody goes after a Logan Paul match and say, "Damn, that match from bell to bell was one of the best matches I've seen all year." Nobody say that after a Logan Paul.
How long he been wrestling for? About 2 years. Yeah.
It's way more than that, bro. He been wrestling like 4 years now. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. He came in like right after the pandemic, bro. He going on like 5 years almost, bro.
Well, he good though. I think
he's solid. He just needs to wrestle every week. He needs to commit. If he gonna do this, he needs to commit.
You didn't like him as U.S. champion? I thought he was cooking.
Hell nah.
He said, "Hell."
That shit was ass. I hate any wrestler that don't be there often, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I hate any wrestler that becomes a champion and you don't be there. I don't like that shit personally. That's just me. I don't like having champions that ain't there. That's a personal preference on my end, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. And also, I think the run was mid, if we being honest, until he feuded with LA Knight. Like that was the best part about it. And to me, LA Knight is the person that made that. It is, but that's okay because it's Logan Paul. He's a half-time wrestler, so of course the full-time wrestler should carry the feud and make the feud better and make it look good. So it makes sense. But other than that, I don't remember. I guess he fought KO. He had a little mini feud with KO. Like, other than that, it was nothing memorable about his reign. The thing I remember most is that he wasn't there half the fucking time. Like
Logan Paul, AJ Styles.
That's recent. He wasn't a champ. And that honestly was not. I expected that match to be 10 times better than what it was. It felt like AJ Styles just dialed it in because he realized, man, y'all got me losing to this dude. All right, I'm dialing it in. That's what it felt like. It felt like AJ Styles did not give his all in that match, if I'm being 100. Seeing what he did with Cody Rhodes, just 7, 8 months before, and then seeing what he did with Logan Paul, I thought that was gonna be like a show stealing match, and it did not. I barely remember that match, if I'm gonna be honest with you. There was nothing in that match with AJ Styles that made me be like, yeah. And AJ,
Everybody.
I ain't gonna lie, AJ has a terrible WrestleMania catalog. For AJ to be one of the best wrestlers of all time, his WrestleMania matches, they just most of them have fell below what we would expect from AJ Styles, just being honest. Like his best WrestleMania matches against Undertaker and against Shane McMahon. And I thought Logan Paul was gonna take the Shane McMahon one off, but he didn't. I blame Logan personally. Because I
Who
know
you
what
got?
AJ do. When AJ motivated, I know what AJ do.
Who you taking in that?
It gotta be Randy and Jelly Roll, man.
How
It
you
gotta
think they
be.
gonna? You think Jelly Roll gonna do some shit to the RKO?
Jelly Roll gonna pin Logan.
Mm.
It just makes the most sense.
Do Jelly Roll get RKO? You gotta let
After
Randy, yeah, you got Randy just RKO him. Fuck it, why
after the
not?
match, that'd be tight. I'll
He
vote with that.
RKO Joe Hendry, shit, why not? He RKO everybody else. Go ahead. I'm calling it right now. Put your money on Randy
Then
doing
we
the
got the tag team title match. We got the women's tag team title match. We got Raquel Rodriguez and the Prodigy Roxanne Perez versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Who you think got that one?
man. You said Raquel and uh, Roxanne versus it's a tag team, right? Versus
Yeah,
Charlotte
versus Charlotte and Alexa Bliss
Alexa Bliss.
for the title.
I feel like they last shit was cooking because they wrestled at Evolution, right?
Yeah, that match was great. All those
They
tag
cooked.
teams did amazing
They
in that
cooked.
match.
So I would say it's kind of tough because is Charlotte and Alexa Bliss, their chemistry is working. I like it. I like that shit they got going on. It's
Yeah,
cooking.
yeah. I mess
It's
with
real
it.
cooking. But I feel like Charlotte is. Are you really gonna put Charlotte on the bench to be a tag team person like Liv Morgan? You know what I'm saying? Realistically, that's what they did to her. So it's like, are you gonna do that with her? And you know, Raquel and Roxanne got amazing chemistry. So it's like shit. And you know, that's the storyline itself when Liv come back.
When
It's the
Liv come back.
continuity with Bianca, Naomi, and Jay Cargill. So it's just like I think Roxanne and Rodriguez is gonna get it done. Raquel has definitely got better too. Like she got
I
better
want
too.
them to win. I want them to win. But I
And
want to point out
I
something
think
that
to
you
me,
said.
I'm gonna say some shit that you might not agree on. This how much Raquel got it better to me. Raquel's carrying it. Like she just big, dominant. You know, she like a female Undertaker for real. Like
Carrying is crazy. Carrying is crazy, but
she
she
is. Though.
definitely got a
She
lot
got
better.
the look, bro. She's the Diesel,
Roxanne
the
carried it.
Diesel
How can
Undertaker.
you carry? Look. Let me just. I get what you're saying, but Roxanne is the one carrying the matches. So how like the in-ring work for the most part, Roxanne does most of it. So they both do their part. So that's why I just say carrying is crazy. Like she definitely got better, but Roxanne is so good in ring that they let Roxanne do most of the in-ring work, and then Charlotte come in and do her big spots. You know what I'm saying? But I think what you pointed out is the problem with what WWE has done with tag team wrestling over the past 30 years, pretty much, because tag team wrestling was never supposed to be looked at as a demotion. Tag team wrestling was never supposed to be looked at as you're benching one of your stars. You know what I'm saying? The fact that WWE has made people look at the tag team division as a whole, and obviously the women's tag team division for the most part, they made us look at it as this is a demotion. This is something that you do before you get to the world title. This is something that, you know, we don't got nothing to do for you, so we just gonna throw you in a tag team, but we still want you to be on TV. In reality, tag team wrestling should be on the same fucking level as at least the Intercontinental and United States Championship, if not the same level as the World Champions, because whoever is the tag team champion should be the best tag team in the country, in the company. They should be getting just as much TV time. They should be on pay-per-views, all that. So, as as a person that loves tag team wrestling, I never look at it as a demotion. So that's why I honestly see Charlotte and Alexa winning, because I think they want to keep this feud going. But I would like for Roxanne and Raquel to win, because of course I'm a big Roxanne fan. I want her to hold this title for a little bit longer until Liv Morgan comes, or until we get closer to Liv Morgan coming. Because then I would like to see Roxanne versus Liv Morgan for the IC or the United States Championship. But that'll be down the line, because they said Liv Morgan gonna be out for a minute. But that's my prediction for that one. I'm cool with either team winning though, because I do like what Charlotte and Alexa have been able to do.
I think they are a great tag team for sure with Raquel and Roxanne. You know, they just work well, so I think they will win. Because I think they are. You know, you talk about the tag team division, how it looks like to go to the bench. They are a cohesive tag team to me. I think they could work with the Judgment Day. You add them to the Judgment Day with all these belts, then still have that feud with Roxanne and Liv Morgan when she comes back. Because Liv don't need a tag team, if we're being honest. You know, that's how I see that could work. WWE could do two things at once, you know. So I think Raquel and Roxanne is definitely winning.
I think they should, but I would not be shocked to see them lose this one and then, get the title back in like a month or so. That's kind of what I would put my money on happening. But I think that's one of the
Hey,
few
all I
matches of
know
the night
is
that I think is a
Dookie
complete toss
Warriors
up.
should be fucking fighting for the belts. That's all I know.
It
Like
should have been a triple threat. It should have been
they
a triple threat
they
match.
have to. They should have saved right. They should have saved that shit for SummerSlam, the Evolution shit.
It should have been a triple threat match. They are as over as they've ever been as a collective, because it was a point where Asuka was the hottest woman in the company, and her and Kyrie have had their runs, but this is the most they've ever just had the crowd all the way behind them. So I definitely thought they should have made it a triple threat match. I guess it's not too late. They still got Friday Night SmackDown in the 2 hours. Sami Zayn versus Karrion Cross, another match that's just like, I thought we was gonna be moving on
Doing
from this feud. I
what
thought we
we
was gonna
doing?
be moving on
Carmelo
from this
Hayes
feud.
supposed to be there. What we
Carmelo
doing?
Hayes should have been LA Knight or
LA
Carmelo.
not on the card. I thought LA was on the card. Maybe I didn't look at the card. My bad. I didn't do my homework. But hey,
Sami
LA
Zayn
not on
versus
the card
Karrion
is
Cross.
crazy.
I think Karrion Cross is gonna win this one. That's the only reason for us to have this match is for
No,
Karrion to win.
no,
Other than
please,
that, it makes no sense to have this
no,
match at
please,
SummerSlam.
please don't do it. Please, WWE. If you watch the podcast, as you should, subscribe on YouTube. You already know. Triple H. Don't let Karrion Cross win. Fuck what the fans talking about. The fans are not always right. He's not that good. I'm not a Karrion Cross believer. You know what I'm saying? So Sami Zayn is going to win this match for sure. Why wouldn't he? It's SummerSlam. You're gonna let Sami lose at SummerSlam, and he's the biggest star. Come on, WWE. Don't piss the fans off. You're gonna piss the fans off. Let's be real. Karrion Cross needs to go to NXT. He could carry it there. That's what the NXT needs to make up their man right there. Karrion Cross. They go get him right there. Because that Sammy could be LA Knight. That could be a feud, you know what I'm saying? Carmelo Hayes. Why is Carmelo not there in that spot? Why?
There's a lot of other matches that they could have put there beyond Sami Zayn versus Karrion Cross. Like I said, we didn't got this match a couple times now. I thought that we would be done with this feud, but obviously,
It's a regular match.
yeah, if Karrion Cross wins, Sami Zayn got to say that he was right. If Sami Zayn wins, Karrion
He's
Cross got to
right.
say that he was wrong about Sami. So I
Wrong.
mean, for
Wrong,
character
man.
development sakes, I think Karrion Cross should win this matchup and make Sami admit that he isn't, this perfect person. You know what I'm saying? Like he has faults. He has a dark side to himself too. So that's why I think character development wise, and with me believing Sammy is one of the favorites to win the Royal Rumble this year. I think Sammy right now, Sammy is at like the top of my list of
Hey,
people
you cooking.
that like.
You cooking with that one. You
So
cooking with that.
I just think character development wise, he should do that. He should lose this match, and then Sammy can come back and win at the end of the month at Clash at Paris. When they in Paris, Sami Zayn can win. Everybody gonna be chanting his song. Everybody gonna be Sammy, Sami Zayn, Sammy. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be doing all that stuff they do in the UK, and he gonna be beating the crap out of that boy, Karrion Kross with chairs and bats and everything. So that's what I kind of would like to see happen, and just give this feud a climactic end. Because I just think it's gonna be anticlimactic for Sammy to win at SummerSlam. Like, I don't know.
If we could get Sammy, whatever way, like you said, we get Sammy win the Royal Rumble, that's cooking. Cause man, him and Cody, oh my gosh, that feud would be amazing. With him winning that Royal Rumble and him turning heel, because it's time for Sammy to turn heel. Has he really turned heel? Like, not
Not
really.
since
The
not
Usos,
since
the
not since
Bloodline.
before. Not since before the bloodline, because that was like a tweener
Yeah,
role that he
that's what I said.
played.
That
Before the
winner.
bloodline, he was a heel. Before the bloodline, he was a heel. He was a
Man,
heel for a couple years before the bloodline, actually.
man, I think that Sammy, if he win that Royal Rumble, that'll cook. So if he gotta lose, hey, fuck it, let him lose. But I will want Sammy to win this match for sure because I don't see the carrying cross hype. I don't. You know.
I am so happy that this match is not the main event. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Who you think walking out of
I
SummerSlam with
really
the
don't like.
W?
I don't like this match particularly because I think all four of them should be doing something else than a tag team match. Like even Bronson Reed, he is the weakest link. He should be having a feud with somebody, or at least if he's going to have a tag team match, don't have it with Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker should have him in his own match. I don't like the faction they got over there. Then Jey Uso and Roman, they got chemistry, but if you ain't gonna have Jimmy, it just don't work. Like it don't work. I don't see why they even made them a tag team in the first place. Like it don't work without Jimmy. You gotta have the whole bloodline, and with Paul Heyman there, it's I feel like I would like Jey Uso and Roman to win, but I feel like they're gonna make Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker win now. They just took the
Ain't no
dog shit.
way on.
Took his shoes off his feet. They took his shoes. That's so disrespectful, gang. They took his shoes off his feet.
And that's why Roman and Jey
Off
shouldn't be
the
in this match.
biggest WWE superstar. Why would you write that? They took his shoes off his feet, off the biggest WWE superstar. He was that vulnerable for his shoes to get taken off the feet. So
Because that's how vulnerable
win. If they don't win,
Roman Reigns is that vulnerable when it comes to his family. If you really look at that bloodline character, though he was being very manipulative, abusing them mentally, emotionally, and physically, his family has always been his weak spot and his position in his family. So him doing this with Jey, like no matter what they say, Jey was the person that like Roman cared about the most throughout the entire bloodline. Like the whole story started with Roman and Jey. So that's why you gotta get them two working together as just them two. Because now it's back to the two people that started the bloodline. In 2020, it was Roman and Jey Uso going against each other. Then Jimmy was still out for Hellas while it was just Roman and Jey as his right hand man doing all his dirty work. So, and then of course, Roman has been in this situation with Seth Rollins and his faction. Obviously, you get Braun Breaker against Roman in this match. It's not a one-on-one, but you get it in a tag team format to where you get a chance to make everybody look good without making anybody feel like obviously all four of them are great. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to eat the pen though. It's probably gonna be Bronson Reed.
You
But I
got them
just I know
losing.
a
You
lot of
got them
people been
losing.
talking about.
That's what you saying. You got them losing.
Yeah, ain't no way Roman losing, bro. He just lost at WrestleMania, bro. He not losing again, bro. I'm being honest with you. And they love Jey Uso. They love Jey Uso. Now, I have
Wait,
been seeing
wait,
some
wait,
theories.
wait.
It's
Now that I'm
one way.
thinking,
It's
now
only
I'm
one
thinking, if
way
I was a
that Roman
WWE
is.
right, they losing for sure. Now, if I was a WWE right, they losing for sure. Because I just thought about it. I just thought about it perfectly. Because what I predict is going to happen. I think Seth is coming back. I think Seth is going to win the championship over Gunther and CM Punk. I think he's going to bring his crew. So the crew has to lose the night before. That way they can have
It's the
the
night
Seth
of. It's the same night. It's the same night.
night of the main event.
Mm-hmm.
With Gunther and them. Oh, for
Which is
sure.
why they're going to
They're
lose
gonna they're
because
gonna lose. They're gonna
then you
lose.
gonna think like, oh
Yeah.
man, Seth Rollins ain't
They
coming back.
mad.
They lost.
They wanna go beat some up. And they all three gonna come out. Beat the dog mess out of Gunther, beat the dog mess out of CM Punk, and Seth is gonna cash in. That's what I'm predicting right now. Call it.
The only problem with that and why this match is ultimately a toss-up,
And that
two
makes it
things.
the
Two
evolution.
things, like I said, it's been a lot of things that happened in the last couple weeks. And I don't think it's gonna happen, but I think they're gonna tease it. If it does happen, it will happen after they win. A lot of people have been theorizing that Jey Uso.
Damn. I guess we lost him. But
I
at
hate
the
when they
same
do that. I
time,
don't know why they did that, man. I don't know why they did that.
they said you
But
got the cue.
I don't know why I'm not popping up on my phone on it. But I'm on it, so I don't know. Whatever. I think that I'm on this mode. You can hear me, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know why this mode tripping on my phone. It's just saying I'm still backstage. But nonetheless, I don't see Jay turning on Roman. But the interesting point is gonna be
I ain't falling
Roman
into that.
does Roman just let Seth Rollins win the title? Because
Yeah,
he knows now I'm going after you and I'm going after the title. It really, he's aligned himself with CM Punk before. I don't really see him aligning himself with CM Punk again. Just being honest. I don't see him helping CM Punk. But that goes to Gunther versus CM Punk. I'm on the same page as you. I believe that Seth Rollins will be returning. That's another reason why this match is the main event. It's also going to be a great wrestling match. They gonna duke it out.
They gonna cook.
They gonna duke it out for sure. But I
It's a
think that
good
neither
match.
one of them wins. I think Seth Rollins walks out as the champion. Now, if Seth Rollins doesn't come back, CM Punk will be walking out as the champion.
Yeah, for sure.
If the Seth Rollins injury is legit, CM Punk is walking out as the champion. But if that injury is not legit, then Seth wins that match. But it's gonna be a great one.
I'm on the same page. I don't even gotta say too much. If Seth Rollins don't come in and cash that belt and win that belt, the height of the new century, we're gonna be thinking about CM Punk's reign because it's like, what else? Gunther had that belt like what 3 times in the past 2 years, two reigns in like 2 years. That's good. So it's like it's time to get that belt up.
Gunther's whole character for WWE from here on out is going to be that at least 70% of the time that he's in WWE, he probably gonna have a champion because that's like he don't care about nothing else but winning. Like that's his whole character. Like I don't care about nothing but being the best. So like he gonna get another title down the line. Let's see him Punk get the belt. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
CM
Like
Punk.
Gunther got plenty of years.
How long CM Punk been back for? 3 years? 2 years? 2 years?
It'll
For
be 2
sure. 3
years
years.
in November.
He need a belt. He ain't won the belt. Not once. He ain't won no
He
tag
got
team,
hurt.
no
He
mid
was gonna
card.
win the belt. He got hurt.
So
He was
yeah,
gonna fight Seth Rollins at WrestleMania if he ain't get hurt.
if he wins that belt,
So he
then
probably
that's
would have this. He should have been had it. He was been supposed to have this title, but he had to, they had to circumvent it and do the Drew McIntyre feud, which didn't involve the title because Drew McIntyre, you know what I'm saying,
Drew.
got
Drew
cashed
definitely,
in on.
he definitely need a belt. Like I don't understand why he don't have a belt. He should have been happy though. He should be in that
But he
match.
had the belt during the pandemic. He carried them during the
Yeah,
pandemic, man.
Drew versus
But he
Gunther.
he do need to win the title again. I'll give you that. But he been world champion. He a 2-time world champion. He held it twice during the pandemic. But he deserves to get another title reign. It's just obviously he's somebody that could beat CM Punk. He's somebody that could beat Seth Rollins. Like all three of them still don't like each other. Like damn near in real life.
I'm saying
They get on.
him versus Gunther would cook.
They triple threat match with Sheamus is one of the best matches of all time. I mean, he fought Gunther at SummerSlam. What would that be? 2 years ago? It was Drew McIntyre versus Gunther at SummerSlam. Another great match, banger. But that triple threat with Sheamus is one of the best triple threat matches you will ever watch in your lifetime. Moving on to night 2 to one of the best matches you're going to ever see in your lifetime if they give them enough time to cook. 6-pack TLC match, man. They listen to me. I made the video about it right before SmackDown, and by the end of SmackDown, they listened to Lil Durk. It really was a layup. The SmackDown tag team division has been cooking for a whole year and has been disrespected for a whole year. That last TLC match they had, amazing. This match has potential to be the best TLC match ever. And it's a 25-year anniversary of the first ever TLC match. This match is so significant. The Wyatt Six, Andrade and Ray Phoenix, DIY, Fraxium, the Motor City Machine Guns, and the Street Profits. I don't care who wins this match. I don't think nobody is going to put on a better match than this match is going to have everything that you would want from it. Now, who I would like to see win is Fraxium. I want to see the young team win. I want to see the Young Gunners. I think Fraxium was the best tag team in the world, undoubtedly, for almost 2 years straight. They proved it on NXT. They wrestled the Hardy Boys. They did it all on NXT. Like literally every NXT pay-per-view, they damn near stole the show. Them and Roxanne was still in the show every single night. So I would love to see them as the champions and for them to come out on top, especially having beat the Hardy Boys last year. I would love to see them come out on top. Or that actually would have been this year. They beat the Hardy Boys this year, I believe. I would love to see them come out on top. But I think regardless, the winners of this match is the fans because we gonna eat good for this match.
Definitely gonna cook. I think this the only thing I will say, because I like to say the bash stuff first. Only thing wrong with this match is why is it not Ray Phoenix and Penta? Why is it Ray Phoenix and Andrade? Andrade don't need to be there. If we have Penta and Ray Phoenix, oh my goodness, that's all good tag teams. They're cooking. That's gonna be one of the best TLC.
Andrade a dog though.
He is a dog,
but you're right. At this point, they should have been trying to get Ray and Penta together, but it seems like they're gonna wait until the draft to bring them two together. So
they're gonna cook. So we know they not winning. So with that
I don't see them winning.
With that being said, he said Fraction. I don't know. Maybe I just like what the Street Profits got going. I like
the Street Profits.
I just like what they got going. I think they win.
They just lost the titles though. That's why I don't see them winning.
Go
get
the
title to the YC.
I just feel like that's what it's going to be with the tag team. With the women's too. They're gonna lose their titles hella fast. They might lose their titles.
And especially on that SmackDown tag team division. They should be all just getting the title reign. Because that tag team division is so fucking amazing.
Why would the
tag team division is absolutely amazing.
Why?
Yeah,
why
they don't need to. They don't need to keep the
one in the first place.
They should never won the belts in the first place. Right. You know what I'm saying? So
I think Street Profits win, man. I think they win. I don't see nobody else winning. Maybe Fraction. I agree with that to an extent, but I don't know.
Intercontinental Championship match. We got Dirty Dom versus AJ Styles. Personally, I think Dom has had a solid reign. I
Don't
would
say.
love to see AJ Styles win the IC championship again. No, I think AJ is, coming down towards the end of his career. He maybe got a couple years left in him. Realistically, he could probably go another 10, but like dude is in amazing shape. But I think that this is one that you can let Dom drop. But I don't think Dom loses simply because of the Judgment Day. If he loses, it'll be because of the Judgment Day, and if he wins, it'll be because of the Judgment Day. That's what I'll say.
I think Dom versus AJ Styles. That's going to be the match of the night, to me.
Over the ladder match.
Over the ladder match. Dom is really. I'm a Dom believer now. Dom is good, gang. He's so good. And AJ Styles still got it in there. I just think AJ Styles, the Logan Paul, he was gassed. Certain matches, you're going to get gassed. AJ been good recently. He been cooking, so why not? Why not have them fight it out? And I think it depends because they was like the Dom is going to be the AAA promo guy. So, do you want him to have two belts? Do you want him to have two belts, or do you want him to?
I don't think he winning that AAA title.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. But I mean, if he loses this title, I think it's more of a possibility. But like you saying, I don't see him being a double champ right now.
I think Dom win. I think that's it's the IC. Why wouldn't Dom not win? why wouldn't Dom not win the IC title? Like that's what it's for. He Eddie Guerrero. You know what I'm saying? Like his pops. Why wouldn't he not win the title and keep having a good reign? I think he should have better feuds for sure, but I think he wins.
I feel it.
Hey, I like AJ. I like AJ, but it's kind of no more shifts for you no more. At least not the IC. Like you go get that US though. You know what I'm saying? You go get that US. So maybe go to NXT. Go get the TNA. You should be in TNA. Why is Trick in TNA? He should be in TNA. Why? I don't understand. And then he came back. He came back for what? He came back
to show his face.
No, he should have came back. He should have came back and took that belt off a Trick. That's where he should have came back.
I agree. But I think WWE has made it pretty clear that the TNA partnership is with NXT, not with the main roster. Nobody from the main roster has wrestled for TNA, only NXT. So that's, obviously AJ Styles should be the exception if there is a rule. I don't know if there's a rule. It's just they just haven't done it. You know what I'm saying? But I think before he retires, he'll definitely, wrestle again in TNA. I think he will. Like you said, United States Championship. We got Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu in a steel cage match.
No, this might be match of the night. I'm tweaking because they do got a steel cage.
This man just talking, bro. This man just talking.
Bro, Fatu is cooking. Solo Sikoa is cooking. They both cooking. Like this SummerSlam is gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good.
Night 2 is gonna be great. Night 2 is amazing.
I think we got a lot of
Night 2 don't have a bad match. Night 2 should not have one bad match.
So that's what I'm like.
Night 1 is like iffy. Night 1 is got a couple matches that could go bad if they don't do what they're supposed to do.
I can see Fatu off the steel cage for the win.
I like that spot.
For the win. Who wouldn't else do it? Fatu would. He on top of the cage, and then he just jump off and do some crazy shit. 1, 2, 3. Getting his belt back.
Should win. I think he should win, but honestly, if I had to put my money on it, I'll put my money on Solo. Just because of how much help he got. It's like 4 of them. You know what I'm saying?
Why do they keep making these little Timu bloodlines? Like, what the hell is going on, man? Like that's the family.
They
Like
hired all them, man. They
y'all
ain't have
should have
no
got
choice.
y'all should have got Zilla at this point.
No.
If y'all get all of them,
Mm.
and
Zilla,
which Tonga Loa, which one out? Tomalola, which one is gone? What he
Tama
gonna do?
Tonga.
Tama
Well,
Tonga. So what the hell?
Tama Tonga probably coming back and gonna
So
make
you
sure
think
Solo
that's
win.
where he gonna come back and help Solo win?
I think so.
Man, I like Solo, but like, damn, my dog Jacob need that belt, man. He barely had it. He need that belt.
He definitely should have had a longer reign, but when they fought the first time, I knew he was gonna lose. This one is like I want Jacob to win, but I kind of think they gonna go with Solo. I think they gonna go with him, and maybe they feud because I don't see them ending that feud anytime soon. If I'm being 100, they gonna drag this shit out. Then we got the women's IC title, man. We got Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria. I believe it should have been a triple threat match again
Thank you,
against Bayley.
thank
Uh,
you, thank you.
no DQ, no count out. Uh,
Or at least it
it
should have just
sucks.
been.
It sucks. Initially I thought Lyra should have won this feud,
Yeah, for
but
sure.
I think Becky wins this match, and Becky goes on to drop the title to Bayley
Mm,
and let Bayley get a reign with the title.
mm,
Because if they not gonna, make Bayley, interesting thing though is that it's no DQ, it's no count out. So Bayley may get involved and may end up helping Becky just to fight her next. Because if Lyra loses, she can no longer challenge for the title as long as Becky is the champion. So if you're Bayley, you like if Lyra win, Becky can go back after the title. But if Becky win, Lyra's out the way, and now it's me and you, Becky, 1-on-1. That's just what I see happening. Because obviously Bayley still want to get after Becky. You know what I'm saying? So whether she is the reason that Becky wins, I think Becky wins this feud. And Bayley versus Becky down the line in the next month or so, and Bayley will finally get that women's IC championship.
yeah, Bailey needs some belt. 5-2, they need the belts. So I think Becky is gonna win. Um, Lyria, whatever her name is, she has got better. She got better for sure.
Oh, she's a dog in the ring, man. She's a
So
dog. She's
um,
made me a fan
she
for
made me a
sure.
fan for sure. So it's like, man, do she beat Becky though? Because they love them some Becky, just like they love them some
That's
Seth. They love them. So
them they
they love
favorites, man. Well,
so Becky.
specifically Becky is.
So it's like the man.
Seth is like the secondary third favorite now because it's really Roman and Cody, then it's Seth.
So I don't know. Just the man. I think the man might win. I don't know because they have been making her win. I don't see for real why she loses. And like you said, her and Bailey, they could cook. They could cook for sure.
And that's a feud that Bayley should win this time. She lost to Becky the last time they had a feud. She should take out all her anger and frustration on Becky and win the feud this time. The women's world championship match: Naomi, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky. This is another one of those matches where I legitimately don't care who wins. I love all three of them, but
Yeah.
I think that Naomi should retain the title.
Yeah. She shouldn't lose that belt that fast. No way even possible. And with them making her win it that fast, I don't think she's going to lose at all. Why would you put the belt on Rhea again? Even though I would like Rhea to win, that's her belt. But it's like Io really didn't have a reign either. That's the problem with that belt. Nobody really had a reign to me. Like a good, Io and Rhea was cool, but I feel like Io should have still had the belt to this day.
They didn't give Io enough TV time or matches before she lost the
She
belt.
should still be wrestling with the belt today.
Like they wasn't doing nothing with Io Sky. They just had her backstage every week saying hi to motherfuckers instead of having her wrestle.
It was more. It was
the
more.
best thing about Io Sky is that Io Sky can wrestle. That's the best thing about Io is her wrestling ability. So she's somebody that should be wrestling week in, week out. You should be seeing Io wrestle when she's the champion. So, you know, I agree. I think Io should still be the champion, but since they chose to go this route, Naomi deserves a nice, good run. Because if we being honest, I brought this up a minute ago. Sure. I brought this up leading into Money in the Bank. I don't know if you had heard the news as well, but like Naomi ain't got that much longer in her, bro. This may be the last year. So I don't see Naomi ever getting the Women's World Championship again. This it for her. So give her a nice long reign. Because Naomi, I think it's something with her like embryos or something, or she has
what's the nice long reign to you? I'm saying WrestleMania for sure. Well, you think
the only way she holds until WrestleMania is if Jade loses first. That's what I think. Like no way both of them hold the title until WrestleMania.
So when you think she losing it?
It depends on who. It depends on who's gonna lose the title for the triple threat match to happen. So one of them gonna hold till WrestleMania, not both of them. That's what I'm saying.
You think it's got
at bare minimum, she should have the title up until January, which would be a nice 5-month reign for her. Well, I think what's the call it is in February now, anyways. Royal Rumble probably in February again. So, you know, almost 6 months she would hold the title. I think that's more than reasonable. But again, honestly, Jade should lose and Naomi should be the one to hold till WrestleMania. If I was to choose between the two, if we get in that triple threat match.
Who you need the triple threat match, or do you need kind of like Bianca? That's the thing. Who is Bianca feuding with before the triple threat match? She has to feud with somebody.
I don't know how long she's gonna be gone. She kind of act like she's not coming back no time soon because her fingers got broke.
I need the Bianca versus Rhea. So it's like they should have did that.
I don't think we getting that for another year.
I don't know why they did not do it. We should have did that
because Io got red hot.
But Naomi got to win. I don't see Naomi losing. I don't know how this is going to play out. Maybe I'm just trying to see who's going to take the pin. Like,
hopefully Rhea.
No, I'm tired of seeing Rhea take the pin.
She ain't took the pin.
She ain't took the pin yet?
No. She'll never take the pin, bruh.
So how you think she's going to take this pin, though? Like, what do you think?
Well, they need to make it happen.
How's this spot going to go? I don't know. I'm just picturing how this spot to go. But I think Naomi is winning, though. She's going to find some way to get up and down win.
Like, she pinned Io Sky at Evolution. This time, she needs to pin Rhea Ripley. Thus solidifying her rank. That's just me. Last but not least, man. Last but not least, the main event. The match that is, again, one that I could see going either way. Everybody know who I want to win. It's John Cena versus Cody Rhodes in a street fight match. I told everybody that this match was going to happen after WrestleMania. I said, okay, Cena holds the title until SummerSlam and loses it to Cody Rhodes. I think that Cena's heel run has not worked out the best. And I think it would be great for Cena to end as a face. I think that would be the best case scenario. This heel run for me, I know I'm not alone on that opinion. I'm not speaking for everybody either. Because some people I think maybe have.
You ain't speaking for me.
This heel run has been garbage.
Bro,
but
come on, man.
Nonetheless, whether the heel run was good or not, it's time for John Cena to pass that torch to Cody Rhodes SummerSlam, obviously, I don't see Travis Scott coming unless The Rock is going to come.
Mm.
Unless The Rock is going to come and help John Cena win this match, Cody Rhodes should walk out. Fuck should. Cody Rhodes will walk out of SummerSlam as the WWE Undisputed World Champion.
Mm. I think this can go either way. I like John Cena heel run recently. At first, I hated it, but it grew on me. I don't know why. It just grew on me. Like I think he started getting more in character as a heel. I like it. With that being said, I agree that Cody Rhodes is going to win. I think Cody Rhodes is going to turn heel. Like, even though Cena is a heel, I think Cody Rhodes, when he did that made him sign that contract, he turned the heel. Ain't no way he's turning heel. He's turning heel. And then I guess they're gonna have like a storyline where I could see this happening. Add me to your WWE writing team, y'all.
They might need to.
The Rock comeback helps Cody Rhodes win the belt, and it's like the belt is basically belongs to the Rock. That's the soul. That if you want that belt, you got to sell your soul to the Rock, and the Rock gonna help you get that belt. That's what I can see happening. I think Cody
Okay.
Rhodes turn heel because how else would he turn heel? I'm just trying to see how else would he turn heel besides beating this. I mean, he gonna win. He gonna beat him up, but like, how he's gonna you gonna let him beat John Cena?
Yeah, that's how you pass the torch.
What's better way than having the final boss come out and help him?
By not having him
Now you
involved
said
at all.
all the fans. Now you really, because you already said go fuck yourself, Rock. But now you thought about it, you ain't had that belt. Now you won't sell that soul. So it's like, man, go ahead, have the Rock come help him out. That's all I want. That'd be a great
That
song.
would be an amazing moment.
This might be the best SummerSlam ever. I ain't even gonna lie. If we get Seth Rollins to cash in, we get the Rock to come and help Cody Rhodes turn heel. That might be the best because that Evolution Chamber was probably the best one too. Shit, so when he turned the Cena turned heel, that was a shocker. Like that blew up the internet. That's what I'm saying. When it's basically the same shit. Cena and Cody are the same people to me. Someone who really couldn't wrestle, but then got better and got really good at wrestling. And the
Cody
fans,
Rhodes is always a dog, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. They just didn't showcase him during his early age, during his early years. Like, bro, with the dashing Cody Rhodes and everything he did, legacy on,
Legacy was
like
good.
Cody
Legacy
Rhodes,
was good, but it wasn't
dashing
really.
Cody
It
Rhodes,
wasn't really Cody Rhodes
uh,
by himself. It was them
Cody
together.
Rhodes and Drew McIntyre tag team is
Okay.
nice. Cody Rhodes and Damian Sandow. Even in Stardust, like he was good. He just hated that shit. He hated it. Like he was a solid wrestler before. He left and got better for sure. He got way better when he left WWE. But he was already a good wrestler. I think John Cena is a good wrestler too, if I'm being honest. John Cena just not one of them, you know, he not he not he not a Kenny Omega. He not a Kazuchika Okada. He not a
Mm,
Gunther. He not
mm.
somebody that just is in the. He not in that top tier in ring. He not an Eddie Guerrero. You know what I'm saying? Like he not a Seth Rollins.
I think,
Especially before Seth Rollins messed up his knees. If
yeah,
Seth
in the
Rollins
ring,
ain't mess up his knees, Seth
in the
Rollins might
ring
be
for
the best
sure.
wrestler of all time.
Nah, nah.
Bro,
It's only
I don't think you really watched the prime
hey,
Seth Rollins, bro.
y'all said it was so many Shawn Michaels, just like they said, there's so many Jordans, but it's only one Shawn Michaels. There's only one Jordan. You know, what if could
I
have?
love HBK,
Y'all
man.
said
But
y'all
I'm
said
be real with you.
y'all said Daniel Bryan was the next Shawn Michaels. Then y'all said Seth Rollins the next Shawn Michaels.
I don't know
So
who
it was
y'all
like,
is, because Daniel Bryan ain't nothing like ain't nothing like him. Daniel Bryan is a Chris Benoit type wrestler. Like he's just an amazing in-ring technician. You could barely tell, like looking at them two, you could barely tell he was trained by HBK. The style that he wrestles is much more William Regal, even, which
Yeah.
William Regal is one of the
That's
best
that's
in-ring
why
wrestlers
Sean
of all
is.
time.
That's why he's my greatest wrestler of all time. Because Sean could do it all.
Sean can do
Sean
it
can
all
get,
though. That's
Sean
true.
can get in that technique. He can get in
In ring though, I'm
that
pulling for
luchador bag too.
it's
Sean can get in that luchador bag. Sean can get in the tech. Sean is technician, luchador. You know, he's everything.
HBK is my overall GOAT, my 1A GOAT. But I think in ring, it's a lot of people that can do more than him, man. I ain't gonna lie. But it's just like Mike though. Like you said,
Recency
it's like
bias
Mike.
is
It's like Mike. It's
crazy.
like Mike. It's like Mike where he did it first. He was known as the showstopper. But like I said, man, it's some people that in ring, Kurt Angle better than HBK. In ring. Just in ring ability.
Do Kirk sell better than HBK?
That's probably the only thing he got better than him.
And that's why Sean to go. Because a wrestler
That's
is
it
all
though.
about it's
That's
about
it.
everything. It's about selling. It's about how you do your
That's
moves.
the only thing that he do better than AJ Styles. That's the only thing he do better than Kurt Angle. That's the only thing he do better than Daniel Bryan. That's the
Anthony,
only thing he.
Omega and Okada and all these new recency bias people that people
That's
think
not
is.
even recency bias, bro. It's recent for you. I've been watching Kenny Omega for 12 years, bro. I've been watching Daniel Bryan
I'm saying compared to
for my
Sean.
entire life, damn
Compared
near.
to Sean.
I've been
Compared to
watching.
Sean.
I've been watching Daniel Bryan since like 2005. I've been watching CM Punk since like 2005. I've been watching AJ Styles since like 2004. Like yeah, they a little more recent than him. They have more recent work, I would say. But as a person that like has studied HBK career and I consider him the GOAT, I can admit that in ring there are people better than him. You know what I'm saying?
This how it ties all back together with the SummerSlam. What's the best SummerSlam match that you think? Because to me, it's Shawn versus Triple H, and that's why he's the GOAT. That's why he's the GOAT. Simple as that.
I mean, it just depends on what you looking for. Because in
You
ring,
say AJ
if we
versus
talking about just, I mean, I think AJ Cena is up there, but I'm British Bulldog and Bret Hart
you agree with WWE
in the
people. I
UK.
don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
I feel like that is one of the most iconic. Like it was so iconic that it wasn't for the world title and it main evented. Like that's how big that match was. You know what I'm saying? Like so. I'm never a recency bias person, but I do think that HBK and Shawn Michaels is up there for sure.
Yeah, man.
That match is in my top 5 SummerSlam matches for sure.
If we get Seth Rollins to cash in and Cena to lose, but he's gonna be a tweener. I think he's gonna be a tweener. Like he's gonna be still a heel, but still trying to get his good side back. He's gonna be a tweener, but Cody is going to be heel. Cody's going to win, and The Rock is going to help him WWE. If that doesn't happen, please hire me because I just cook. You have both of those happen, best SummerSlam of all time. Easy. And I hope it is because I'm looking forward
And
to
then
this.
you got the original TLC match too, just to go back to the best SummerSlam matches of all
Yeah.
time. Like, you got that's up there too. But the HBK and what's it called? Definitely top 5. I mean, HBK got 2 in the top 10, especially when you talk about like historic matches because of him versus Razor Ramon. Like that's a top 10 SummerSlam match of all time.
Yeah.
Though it's far from the best
Maybe,
ladder
maybe,
match.
I'm just riding HBK. Him versus Hope was good to me. Maybe it's just
That
me.
shit was ass. That shit is funny, but it's ass. That match was ass, and you could tell. I love it. I love the match. I love the match because we know why Shawn Michaels did what he did. I love that. I love him being like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put you over, but you a bitch. So I'm gonna make this match more about me. I love like HBK, and if we being real, like HBK has the perfect, comeback story. He damn near was on all the drugs in the world, killing himself. He was acting a fool. And he came back and is now a model citizen, and now he running NXT and doing all this for the next generation. So like HBK my GOAT, no doubt. But I think, in ring, as I've gotten older, I've seen people that in ring I would put slightly over him. Overall, HBK he can do everything. Like you said, he can do it all. He didn't have a bad. He was great on the mic. He was great in the ring. He had great characters. He did everything that you could possibly ask of him.
Go.
I think that they have a really good layup right here with SummerSlam, especially night 2. Night 1, I expect to surprise me because this is the first ever 2-night SummerSlam. I expect everybody to go hard. I expect everybody to cook, to be honest. If you ain't come to cook to SummerSlam, you might as well stay your ass home. You might as well say you got hurt.
LA Night is crazy. No LA Night is crazy.
No Carmelo Hayes is crazy, WWE. We want Carmelo.
We want Carmelo, but no LA Knight though. We can't say Carmelo.
For sure. Because at least LA Knight, they've been consistently pushing LA. They haven't been consistently pushing Carmelo. So Carmelo is much more understandable to not be there than LA Knight. I agree with you.
Yeah, you might as well go put him back in NXT then and let him take the belt off over Finney. Somebody got to do it. I don't even know him, Javon, and why is Trick fight for it too if he got the TNA belt? What's going on, man?
We will see.
Y'all want Melo? Put Melo in NXT then, man. That'd work out for everybody. He go get a belt because he definitely deserves a belt for sure. And they're not using him at all. We definitely gonna use our time.
In the chat, read what's the word?
We're gonna use our time to show our brother some love. We want Melo.
Oh yeah, you already know me. I've been going off about it, but I got to dip out, y'all. We appreciate y'all tapping in, man. You know, like, comment, subscribe. We can't wait to see how all of these predictions turn out. SummerSlam, I'm extremely excited for it.
I'm going hoodie Melo. We want Melo. I'm going hoodie Melo. I ain't missing a prediction.
You went against me in some that I know you're gonna get wrong. So we're gonna see, boy. We're gonna see, my boy. Appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Like, comment, subscribe. It's the Say I Quit podcast, man. It's too sick.